Welcome back to Gone with the Whisk. Today I'm decorating another number cake. These things are super popular. Today's is done with a princess theme. It's even topped with butterflies, a tiara, and some plastic rings. To get started, I baked 2 half-sheet cakes and then used my plastic templates to cut out the numbers. We prefer doing it this way instead of using number pans because, well, for one, it's easier to store, and 2, we also use the scrap cake for different products in the bakery. While you're watching, be sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you can get notifications when I post a new video. Once each number is cut out, I split each layer of cake in half so that they can be filled with buttercream in a moment. And now that everything's cut out, I take some buttercream and go underneath the bottom layer to kind of glue it to the board so that nothing slides around. Then I take off the top layer of the cakes and I brush away any crumbs and start piping in buttercream to go between the layers. Sometimes I just do a dollop like this, sometimes I do a rosette. It just kind of varies depending on how thick we want the buttercream and what we want the edges of the cake to look like. It's filled up, and we put the top of the 0 back on top, and now I start with the top layer of buttercream. So what is your favorite type of frosting? I use English buttercream when I decorate cakes, but I also really like Russian buttercream as a filler layer between cakes. I also really like chantilly cream to decorate cakes with, but that's more of a filling and less, you can't really decorate a whole lot with it. But let me know in the comments what type of frosting you like to eat on your cakes. It's done, and now I'm going back through and filling in some gaps. And now I'm taking a white chocolate ganache and drizzling over the whole cake. To make the ganache, you basically microwave a little bit of heavy whipping cream and then throw in some white chocolate until you get the right consistency. And then once that's made, you can just add in some food coloring and you're good to go. Now I'm adding in macarons. Normally for number cakes, they are all vanilla unless someone requests a specific flavor. But I do try to coordinate the color of the macarons to the rest of the cake. So here we've got 6 pink macarons, and now I'm piping in a few little rosettes. Little flowers like this just add a lot of detail and filler. And now I'm doing some big, I don't know what you call these, dollops? Now I'm going back in with some blue vanilla macarons. Let's add another pop of color and some white macarons. So in total, they got 10 macarons for their cake. I believe this order did pay extra because normally a number of cakes come with 6. Now I'm adding in some sprinkles, especially for kids' cakes. They love sprinkles. Next, I'm topping it off with a plastic tiara and some little rings. And then I'm finishing the cake off with some paper butterflies. This was a pretty simple cake to decorate, but it shows how even a simple cake can look fancy. Thanks for watching, and be sure to like, share, and subscribe. If you have any friends who like to bake or cook, be sure to tell them about my channel. See you guys next time.